we go. I chugged an entire bottle of water. It turned the brake. So hopefully that'll help dehorsify my voice. I have no idea what I'm looking for here. Anything interesting? Doesn't look like it. How about in here? Oh, no. Oh, wait, is this? That's how I woke up when I first got here. The pamphlet. Okay. Someone come here! What? That was Hina! She's supposed to be checking the 3rd floor! There's no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. I flipped the stairs leading to the 3rd floor. Right away I saw her standing in the hallway. Makoto! Hina, what's wrong? It's awful. The rec room door was open. And when I looked inside, I saw... What did you see? I'd better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room? What'd you see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. The first thing I saw when I got in the rec room was... Yeah. It was Celeste, and she was hurt. Makoto! Celeste? What happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked? By who? I'm not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual, I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And that man attacked me, with the hammer on the ground there. Am I blind? Oh, there it is. What is this? Some kind of wooden hammer or something? Pretty strange design. There's something written on the head. Justice Hammer 1? That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. Now I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this? Justice Hammer 1. Makoto! Celeste!
Okay.
I found Sakura! Celeste? What on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. Strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, it all happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not yet over. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the 1st floor. I understand now that was a mistake. Anyway, this is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow after him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So if it happened just after 7 o'clock, then that was just about an hour ago. Right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. Oof. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was knocked unconscious for about an hour. Well, I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly. That is because I begged and groveled for my life. You did.
As for me...
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
See.
So you're willing to throw away all your pride.
Indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing is that we go search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Hifumi? After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away. You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Shouldn't we start looking for him then? I mean, do I really have to? Just saying, that's... Alter Ego is safe without him. Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about this strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you.
Indeed.
Show us. This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera.
Actually,
You don't mean... I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it. Seriously? Let's see it. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. Huh? What? Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes? So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away? And I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem. I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there's much I don't understand, but... The point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. I think that was Makoto. And it happened about over an hour ago.
just a second.
This is bad. We have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
See.
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
See.
That's true, then they were headed toward the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? Second floor. That's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Sorry, I didn't have time to go look for her.
Bad.
This is bad. If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry! Kyoko's in danger! As soon as the words were out of my mouth, we all rushed to the room and down the second floor. Hey,
What?
you two... Oh, okay. Hey, you two. What's going on? What's all the fuss?
What?
Yeah, you guys playing a game or something?
Insane.
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi?
Kidding.
Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came along. We came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them? Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
Fine.
Well, fine. It sounds like something interesting is going
Okay.
on. Hifumi! Kyoko! If you can hear me, say something! Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something?
Perhaps.
I think it came from the library. Library? Okay, let's go! We ran to the library as fast as our legs would carry us. When we opened the door to the library... Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad, though. Look at all the blood. How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him. Just now.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? Oh, that's Jill over there. Okay. Whoops. All right, tell us, Hifumi. That guy was
Indeed.
Robo Justice. This Robo Justice you are referring to is this, is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah.
Unforgivable.
That's him. I'm sure of it. Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
Damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. Celeste, do I have to talk to you? I am glad to see he is still alive. Do I have to talk to you?
What did you say?
Robo Justice? Hey, Jill, any insight? Whoa! Fat Boy took a serious shellacking! Oh, whoops. I'm seriously happy Hifumi's still alive, but... Robo Justice? This just keeps getting stranger. Oh, was I just supposed to go back up to Hifumi? He's... Robo
can't be.
Justice? Robo Justice, huh? This just keeps getting stranger. Don't worry about Hifumi. Better ask him for more details.
It can't.
Am I missing something? Oh, is it the hammer right there? It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room. This one is Justice Hammer 2. On top of that, this one is actually a little bigger than the first. He attacked me with that hammer. He bumped me right on the head with it. Hammer that big? I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood. Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some? I have never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? What he said? It's him! A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine? No!
What?
Why is he
Are you
here?
okay with this?
Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible. You're right, let's go. Thanks, everyone. We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so we could take care of his injuries. How are you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm still kind of dizzy, though.
So then,
Perhaps you should rest here.
I
Suppose.
Yeah, good idea. The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery
yes,
assailant.
indeed.
Indeed, before another victim appears. The Justice Hammers seem to be increasing in size. First one, and now
So,
two.
in other words,
If there's a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it's even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure! Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the third floor, and that's where the strange costumed man attacked me. That must be what I witnessed at around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library, and whack! Down came the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago. Around 7:30, in other words. We would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night. Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking. Anyway, so that means Byaka and Toko were together at the time. Meaning they also have alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka.
very
That's it, right?
strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She's disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
That's it.
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so I'm not talking about who attacked them.
In
Huh?
other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night, who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible, isn't it? This woman who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies hasn't even revealed her true identity. Save this discussion for later. Right now we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only going to be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself. Okay, let's go. So whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for reason from a deviant. So, what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent's very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the second floor, then? You bastard! You won't get away from me! We all shot toward the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him. Don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running. Okay, but what should we yell? Anything! It doesn't matter!
So
Then is ha, okay? Ha or doya or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Doya? I have never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. I'll just scream, I totally wasn't expecting this! Hey, Mr. Robot! Where you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission ya! We spread out in every direction to track down the costume suspect. Okay. Okay, so library's where Hifumi got hit, so probably... maybe the classroom? Is that just the door back out? Yeah, okay. Okay, nothing there. Ah! That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. Came from the floor above. She's on the third floor. I sprinted up the third floor.
Everyone.
Over here, everyone. Everyone who heard the scream come running. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. What is it now? Achoo! Huh? Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. Yeah! Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. It's bad. Come on, we have to go back. What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why don't we split into two groups?
All clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So then...
Very well then. Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya. We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we split into two groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the first floor.
Just a second.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. Glad I got the map out. We stormed to the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Oh no! Everything was covered in red. And the center of all this red was... Hifumi?
No!
This is what loving AI does.
What the...
It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. Did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? Well, that seems to do it.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means... It must mean Hifumi... Someone killed him. One of us. One of... us? Look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Probably that hammer. That time I saw the hammer. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. It's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected, 1 strike from that, and you are finished. Then the killer... There can be no doubt. The suspicious individual, going by what Hifumi called him... oh, this is Celeste talking. The culprit must be Robo-Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But... wait. You saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall? So, how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying to, like, teleport us or something, right? We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right.
So then...
Then, shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Uh-huh. Are you okay, Hina? Is it just me, or do her eyes look a little uneven? Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Bless, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream from someone like you. I saw him. The strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He ran off going further down the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway? Okay, like... the art room, maybe, I guess? Because I don't think there's, like, really anything here. Okay, nope. Does it say where? Is it one of the classrooms, maybe? Oh, won't let me teleport, okay. Or is it one of those things where I just leave and then I just hear someone else scream? Okay, no, not that yet. This is going further down to the hallway. I did notice that some of the hammers seem to be missing, so maybe I'm supposed to go to that, but I was wondering if I'm supposed to, like, run into someone. Oh, it's probably the physics lab. Although, out of curiosity, if I do go back in here. If I, like, take a look at the hammers, will it... There are wooden mounts hanging on the walls. If I had to guess, they're used for making sculptures. Okay. That's fine. Just gonna leave it like that. Okay. I guess we'll circle back to that eventually. I forget that there's actually, like, something deeper down in the hall. Cool. Anyone here? Oh, the door's open. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here, but still. I feel some kind of presence. I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence... Is it coming from over there in the back? You mean where the open door is? I guess so. I left through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. There in a pool of his own blood was Taka, dead. A next generation legend, stand tall galactic hero, deadly life. Mifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. But still... Why is this happening? Oh, hey, Toko. You doing all right? Toko? Don't tell me. Toko too? Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. Blood? Oh, that's right, when Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. Okay. Okay, do I just go to Taka? Taka. Damn it, why did this happen? Okay, do I just look at this hammer then? Another hammer. Now it's Hammer Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However.
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? But what do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time, it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? What's the matter? Well, you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Oh, God. Yeah! Which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out. Of course. Come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right? Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious? What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office! I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Hey, Hina, you doing all right? Your eye looks a little wonky. Are you having a stroke? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. Hina, do you smell toast? I am actually a little concerned about you. And then, when we got back, this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys did.
What did
Or
you
those
say?
guys died. I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural. Hold on! What do you mean 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be. No! Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh? I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. So she is still unconscious? Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her. You bastard! Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now, we need to hurry back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something happens to Toko, I'll never forgive you. Huh. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up to the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. All our legs were killing us at this point, and good God, we are skipping a leg day after this. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there... Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared.
This
Can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. And what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too? Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree.
Huh?
We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us. Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor. After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Oh, hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are... in love? Hey, look, man, don't speak for my interests. That's not it at all! Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi, which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than... Hiro. Which further means there'll be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right! There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
right.
As long as that rule's in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule... I'd mint ya! Mint ya without a second thought! Mint ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste! By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish? Like shrimp or crabs? Indeed. Fun little fact there, I guess.
let's see.
So since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any
Perhaps.
more. You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though. Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? What about Kyoko? She's not involved in this case. Where
What?
did she go? Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well. Then let us split up and begin searching. But there's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
I mean...
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but if you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Okay. Thank you. No need to thank me. Let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Okay! Alright, well, I think the art room is the closest, so let's give that a shot first, I guess. Damn. We need to search for those bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Oh, god damn it. Paintings lining on the walls. Yes, yes. Okay, yes. The paintings are nice. I was trying to talk to Hina. Hina. Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to? Rattle out. Huh? The door must be locked. Okay. Well, that's definitely not going to, that's definitely not gonna mean anything, during the investigation. No way, Jose! Well, nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay, I'll check the classrooms. I don't think there's probably anything here. Yeah, nothing looks weird here. Makoto!
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh?
Indeed.
You mean... I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository. I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Is that the place I was just in? The locked place? Hang on. Yeah, son of a bitch! I was just there. Also, Toko, what are you doing there? Alright. So out of curiosity, I'm just gonna see what Toko's doing all the way over here. I need to hurry up to the repository. Well, excuse me for living. Excuse me for being curious about something other than... Excuse me for just trying to get a head start on the case, you know? Are the bodies here somewhere? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Wait, did you guys just say it was in the repository? Up ahead is the repository. Doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then, I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so, here we are!
The Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file! I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right. Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial. Okay, see you later. Well then, now that we've found the bodies, and all that's left is to uncover the culprit. Hold on. How could he be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
Terrible.
Dead! Gone forever! They're never coming back! Awful. This is just too awful! Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this?
To be fair, he was getting a little too into alter ego, so...
Why?
Probably a lot of people would have. Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheek. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Oh god, I guess it is a movie. This wasn't...
He's alive again?
Where am I?
Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
Oh, okay. His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me.
Okay, seriously, why was the Byakuya line the only one
Like
that's not voiced?
the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me?
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm dead.
That's right. I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins? No calcium in your bones? At least you have your
Stop
meat.
talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That's the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. Then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero
What
is?
is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much
Indeed.
trouble. Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this. To make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Investigate! First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's
Very
it?
strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe. Well, there is something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude! I'm here to answer your question! What question? You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I've explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial!
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it. So are you saying they'll be work together this time either? Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets
So
nothing.
in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal? Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened. Is it just one person? That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants! So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. And I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then... Kyoko, where are you? As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What?
What? I'm offended! You! When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl! Milk sack?
Gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
Insane!
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about. On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappear. Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the
it's
investigation
all
anyway.
clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. Alright, Monokuma File 3. Oops, wrong button. Alright, so I guess I'll start with you, and just work my way down. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died... Yeah, he said
So
Hiro's
in other
name.
words,
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people? What? Because all the rules say is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps... I see. So that's what that one means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His serious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would have killed him to tell me what it was. Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. Okay, look, hey man, I wasn't a big fan of him either, but did you have to, like, fat shame him after death? His really big body. Okay, Makoto. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? Jesus. Come on, man. Like, even I wouldn't be giving him, insulting him after death. From the nurse's office where he was discovered to hear the repository, all the way from the 1st floor to the 3rd, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to his head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which is laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it! His glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now, they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? And why? Okay. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. It was in the art room before. Guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Alright, Sakura, you got anything interesting to say? There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Sure, I guess so. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. I was just reading that all as Sakura. Oh, Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away.
Huh.
After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. Oh god. But not long after leaving the nurse's office. Yeah. What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claim, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then, after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way up to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, a strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... Oh yeah! Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Boom! He's in the nurse's office! Bad, come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up to the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But that time, we discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from here we began our search for both the missing bodies, and after some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Alright. How's Taka doing? Oh. I had like a bug just like fly in my eye. Taka will never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind when the body was moved? Alright, now we can check out the hammers. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Alright, so I think Hina's probably the only one left to talk to in here.
So,
Hey, Makoto? I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but...
Okay. And we came right to the repository to, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Okay, so I think that's everything in here. Actually, can I use the map to... So one way in and out this room. The door that Hina said was locked before. Through the door. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder... Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from the inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository, so that certain someone... There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There's some place I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found. Can I just, like, fast travel to there, or...? Oh, sweet, yeah. Alright, what do we got? So probably talk to Jill first. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Alright, thanks for the addition. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently, too. Bloodstain. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. I think the only other thing to check in here is pretty much the hammer. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Alright, well, I guess that's everything for here. Oh, Celeste is in the nurse's office. Cool. Alright, well, I guess we'll just start with this and work our way across. A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. Oh shit, mono coins! Inside the fridge, probably for transfusions. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. Maybe the hammer? Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. What's that? It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. Woo. Alright, Celeste. What do you got to say? What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body. How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so. To care of someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of anything as anything less than impossible. Anything else? Okay. Anything else on the map I can go to? Now this is where I am at now. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I want to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. It's the note. This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well? Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it's left an impression.
Clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanations. Goodbye. He said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? Only one way to find out! There we go. The door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. Might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Oh, he's got cool stuff too. He's got like a palm reading chart. He's got, looks like talismans on the wall. Looks like some kind of zodiac thing on the wall too. Why is my room so goddamn bland? This is Hiro's room. There's all kind of weird stuff in here. Where do you even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Okay. Alright, so that's the door. What are these boxes, maybe? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and some things made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo-Justice? And it's in Hiro's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Anything in his bathroom? I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy, though. How's a bathroom even get this dirty? You'd be surprised, Makoto. You would be surprised. It's a normal bed, pretty much just like the one in my room. Surveillance camera. There's no point in worrying about it right now, I just need to forget about it. And then I'm assuming the monitor's not going to have anything, right? Yeah, okay. Anything else? Oh, he's got like a diviner table, too. Fancy. Alright. Am I going to run into someone now? Makoto! Big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko! What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up too! Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume! Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the 2nd floor. I think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran up to the 2nd floor as fast as I could. Kyoko and... Oh, man. I have had the worst day. Hiro? Okay, well, you can wait. Kyoko, what were you doing? There's a big locker near the pool.
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool locker room. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something. That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace. There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't
nothing.
never mind. Never mind. More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're wrestling. Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me to just look at you. Well,
Let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help. Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Oh, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. In other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too. Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around
That's
attacking
terrible.
everyone was Hiro! Shall we tie him up and gag him?
the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Oh, hold on, guys. I think that's going a little
That's
far.
right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean... Attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Hiro running
What are
around.
you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costume attacker? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me. Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked off the piece of the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See? I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But
then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
Terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me?
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I've figured out that someone's been killed, right? More than someone. Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people? Why are you freaking out? You did it!
Please!
I did not! Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were
How
killed,
about that?
that's it. I know who
So
did it.
then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego,
I'm
right?
at least 30% right.
Which means alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it. I see. That's unfortunate.
Please!
Unfortunate? Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
So then.
I know. That note. Note?
Um.
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something.
The worst.
Not a chance.
so
No, hold on. You could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passageway, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Given that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Yo, they preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy
be
it.
mean.
Well, you should
Just
buy
a second.
Okay then, show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please! You gotta believe me, I wouldn't hurt a fly! As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. No. It's like I said. Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke and that's why. Wait! That's a false accusation! Someone help me! Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have the time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? You're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Feet don't fail me now. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko, Genocide Jack, to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway...
It's a shame, Makoto. But hey, that's life. Okay, oh, did I miss a... Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Oh,
Shall we
okay.
go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpse. Or corpses. Examine the corpses. Can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than
Hey.
the living. Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to
Anyway.
answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're here in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Alright, well. Let's just... whoop. Fast travel to the repository! Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
So then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and
I
prodding the
knew it.
bodies. Monokuma Fight was right. They were killed using similar weapons. The moves were so smooth, and she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. So I guess I just gotta talk to you.
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
Hey,
You did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did? Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you just like other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
so then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after
That's right.
6? Well, last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
in other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in
Makoto.
there. Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because-
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of
Hey.
paper? Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a
Is
clue,
that
does
right?
it? I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's
then-
body. Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Alright, do I just look at Hifumi's body then? The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office, but when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean, but why'd they do that? Why? Oh, do I just talk to Kyoko again? So, did you
Indeed.
find anything? I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. Wad of
that's
paper?
right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Indeed.
Hidden? He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. His pants? In his pants? Wait,
Why
so
is
you...
that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what
Hey.
that means. Let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note? I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
So,
That sounds very familiar. That's it! It's the same thing Hiro said! Then he was telling the
however,
truth! Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So,
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to the part of it being ripped. Could you explain maybe a little more? Think
Hey.
carefully. Why would he be clutching onto that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no
So-
idea. What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important look like? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. The note Hifumi had.
Hey.
the note. And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time,
is
right?
that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, when a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. Ding dong, bing bong.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah,
Shall we go?
you're right. Well, we'd better get going. Okay. Oh, hey, there's the red door. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Hello! Hello, hello! He's
Wrong.
multiplied? No, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator
Boy,
already?
tough crowd.
You're not playing along. Along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play the game. Okay, fine.
Hey!
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train. Elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on. I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already. I didn't do it. For serious. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the court.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taga get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. Damn. I don't like Monakuma's carefree attitude. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do.
Just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your argument. It would appear that the culprit has been confirmed. This trial will be over in no time.
Hey,
The story begins when we get down there. It wasn't me. You gotta believe me.
Yes, yes.
Come on, Big Mac, let's do it. Let's do it. Out of curiosity, can I just... So if I save, and if I... go down here. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto the cool fate. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute. Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm going to start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold you out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes, I would like to save. I'll just save over this just because it's like right outside. Effective during melodious voice, neural liberation, slowly during. Cool. I think those are all the skills I got. It looks like it. I'll have to remember to set those up again, because while Monokuma might not say to stay tuned for the class trial to this commercial break, I will say to stay tuned for the class trial in a future stream, because I've been going for almost 4.5 hours. My throat is killing me. And honestly, it's a good time to just end it right here. So, does that make me worse than Monokuma? You decide. Alright. Oof. Well, it was a pretty eventful stream. We pretty much blew through the first 2/3 of Chapter 3. All we have left is the trial, and we should be able to get that done in the next Danganronpa stream. When will that be? Yeah. We'll find out. I know next week on Saturday it won't be then. I'll probably just go back to Octopath. I got a weekend shift to work, so probably just need to do a super quick stream for that day. But, you know, we'll see how things go from there. We'll see when we get returned to it. For now, though, thanks everyone for watching. I hope to see you in the next stream. And remember, if you don't think people would commit murders for money, don't kill yourself. Don't kid yourself. You know they would. You know.